Car accidents, the #1 killer of children. And with school back in session now, that means a lot of kids are out there on the road. So we have a GMA safety alert about children's car seats. But this one is not from a government agency. It is from a family that lost their child. Consumer correspondent Elizabeth Leamy has their story.
More than 2 million people have seen their video, set to a poignant Nickelback song.
This time, this place, misused, mistake.
Kevin and Christine Miller made it as a loving tribute to their 3-year-old son Kyle, who was killed when another driver ran a red light and struck the family's minivan.
Just in case there's just one.
Just happened so fast. I mean, there's just no reaction time. I mean, by the time we noticed it, it was literally, it hit us.
When the accident happened, Kyle and his sister Katie were in their booster seats with the car's seatbelts fastened around them.
But when we turned around, Kyle wasn't in the car at all. His seat was gone.
Somehow his seatbelt had become unfastened on impact. A young life was lost, and from this tragedy, a crusade began.
I started searching online and I found these higher weight harness car seats and realized that nobody knew that these car seats existed.
The Millers believe a car seat with a 5-point harness that secures the child, like the one they use now, might have saved their son's life. So they set up a foundation to educate others and give car seats to families who need them. Already a success story.
We received an email from a mom who was in an accident really similar to ours, and her son was the same age as Kyle, and he had previously been in a booster seat, but because of Kyle's video, she put him back into a 5-point harness car seat, and her son walked away from that accident without a scratch.
Nothing can replace the loss of a child, but knowing at least one more parent won't have to suffer through it offers real comfort.
It lets me know that what we're doing, it's really affecting people. It's not just making people smile and feel good, but it really is saving lives.
And this is a typical booster seat like Kyle Miller was riding in. The key is it's not attached to the car in any way. It's just designed to raise the child up so that they're in the proper position to use a seatbelt, and that seatbelt then serves as their only restraint. Problem is, a lot of kids find the shoulder strap on the seatbelt annoying, so they do things like put it behind them. And researchers have also documented a problem called submarining, where children actually slide under the seatbelt in a crash. The other thing is, a lot of kids reach the weight for a booster seat before they do the height, about 40 pounds and 4 years old, but they're really still too short for it. So here it is, the other option. It looks just like the toddler seat that your child rode in when they're younger, but it's jumbo-sized, designed for a kid 65, even 80 pounds. And it's attached to the car very firmly. Look at that. Plus, here's the real key. It has this 5-point harness that distributes crash forces over more different points. These really do work. That's why race car drivers wear those 5-point harnesses. They're also more snug. Children are less likely to go flying out of these. So that's the real key, but these are so new. There are only about 8 different models of them made, and in fact, they're not even mentioned as an option on NHTSA's government website about car seat safety. But if you've got a fast-growing child who's physically large but emotionally still young, wiggly, maybe tends to fall asleep while they're riding in the car, you really might want to consider something like this that keeps them in a better position to stay safe. Robin?
That's such an effective demonstration there, showing the difference between the two. And some people, though, it should not matter when it comes to your child, but the price difference between the two car seats.
There is a price difference. These booster seats are usually about $50 to $100. The bigger jumbo seats, $100 up to $300. But there are a lot of groups that give these away, including the Kyle Miller Foundation, to families in need. Robin.
Well, thank you very much, Elizabeth, for bringing us this story. And the Miller family. Mrs. Miller said she hopes that they are saving, lives. Well, yes, indeed, they are. So thank you so very much.